my name is Roslyn Bazzelle Mitchell, and I am an attorney, a fitness instructor, as well as a fashion designer. I was growing up, I really didn't know what I wanted to be. I originally thought I wanted to be a veterinarian, but as I got older in life, I learned that that wasn't the area that I was interested in most. I was very passionate about service to others and being able to represent them in a way legally that would improve their lives and their businesses. And I went to law school at Texas Southern University, Thurgood Marshall School of Law, and I've been practicing for 25 years. I am currently with my own firm, which I started about a year and a half ago, called RBM Law Group. I finally stepped out on my own, and I focus on commercial real estate, trademarks, and business structuring. One of the biggest challenges I faced was being a woman, as well as a woman of color, in the legal arena. It's very rare for people to see somebody that looks like me practicing in the commercial real estate space. I have worked in that space for a very long time, and I can tell you, I can count on my fingers the number of transactions that I worked on where there was somebody that looked like me on the other side, or there was somebody that was a woman on the other side, not just as an attorney, as a broker, as a landlord, all of those. So there's just a lack of diversity in the commercial real estate space. And so one of my things is I really want to make sure people are just open to the opportunities and understanding the value of having that as a part of your development and wealth with your families, and building that so that they can give the legacy of land to their children and to their families. And so that's something that they can hang on to, and they can grow financially overall for years to come. I would say that networking and the relationships are really key. I learned at a very young age that I needed to make sure that I surrounded myself with where I would like to be, not necessarily where I was. Because if I surrounded myself with people doing exactly what I was doing all the time, then I would continue to stay at that level. If I wanted to rise up and then I wanted to move forward with my own goals and my own achievements, then I needed to look and find people and get connected to those that were doing the things that I wanted to achieve, so I could learn from them. I could see what they were doing. And then once I'm exposed to that, I'm able to take advantage of the knowledge that and experience that others can provide to me, so I don't make the same mistakes that they did. I find that success is like a process. It's not one moment. It's not one day. It's not one achievement. It's a process that starts with failure. And so a lot of people are afraid to fail, right? They're afraid to fall. But when you're a baby and you're learning to walk, guess what? You have to fall in order to learn to walk. So it's the same thing in life. In order to really progress and achieve the success you want, you have to step out, risk that failure. And once you get that failure, don't look at it as a disaster at the end, as the end of the road. Look at it as, okay, wow, get that feedback and get that knowledge, because knowledge is power. Once you have that power, now you can move forward, and you will see those successes in everything that you do in life. One of my biggest pieces of advice to women of any age is to be authentic to who you are. Know who you are and be confident in that, because until you present yourself in your authentic way, you're not going to be comfortable. You're not going to be able to be successful per se in that endeavor. When I first started early in my law practice, I felt like I needed to look a certain way, do a certain thing, speak a certain way. There are some things that you have to do, right? Just for professional standards. But I was afraid to wear something like this to work. I was afraid to, wear my hair natural. I mean, I have my hair straight now, but I can wear my hair natural too and come into the office with an afro. I was afraid to tell people that I love to work out and I also teach a fitness class, or I love fashion and I might, want to run a fashion company sometime in the future. I just wasn't true to that. And the funny part was, as I advanced in my experience, not just in my legal career, but in life, I learned that the more people knew about me, the more they related to me. And it improved my relationships, not only with my clients, but with the people that I worked with, with my friends, everyone around me, because I wasn't bringing a representative to the table. I was bringing who I really was, and they could appreciate that. And in fact, it created a level of support that I didn't even know I needed. And that's what kind of kicked me out of the door and got me into this beautiful space to begin with. I'm an attorney, right? So we've got the scales of justice. Well, there's no balance in a woman's life. I can tell you that right away. Between husbands, children, family, work, there's no balance. What we have to do is be more cognizant, be more present, and in everything that we are passionate about, be connected and authentic at that moment and in that time. Because there's no way that I'm going to be able to give 100% of my son 24/7. I can't give 100% of my clients 24/7. I can't give 100% to my husband 24/7. And it's never going to be equally divided. So I just have to make sure that I'm concentrating on the things that are important to not only myself, but building and growing those memories that I want to create, not only for my life, but for my family and for my future. And in that, I can grow internally and I can live a healthy and happy life. I'm going to be 50 years old in August. I'm going to live the life that I want. And so all of the goals that I've outlined for myself, at least for this year, are targeting the things that I am passionate about, that I have thought about, that I have researched, and that are creating a better me. Every day that I wake up, I want to improve upon who I am and how I can benefit others. I'm a person of service, and because of that, I just want to be better in everything that I do. And that is one of the biggest goals that I have. How can I be better today than I was yesterday?